Hello everybody. Get it? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk about Halo Infinite and Destiny 2. Two games I know you guys don't really care about very much, but I still wanted to talk about them just because this is the kind of stuff that I'm going to be playing. I'm still going to be playing Animal Crossing and that kind of stuff, but I also want to do videos on Halo and Destiny. So, if you haven't seen the Xbox presentation, they just did a gameplay reveal of Halo Infinite. I've been playing Halo for a long time, but not very much, just kind of private games. My first Halo game and shooter was Halo 4, so I have a lot of memories with that. But I never really sat down and played through all the Halo campaigns, so I've been, starting to do that and trying to do that, and I really prefer the older Halos to Halo 4 and 5, so I was really hoping for a lot of things like no sprint and a lot of that kind of stuff during the Halo Infinite presentation, and here's what we got. So, sprint is in the game. I guess I can't blame them for doing that, especially since Halo Infinite is now open world. But I have a few concerns. So first off, it looks fun. Like, as a shooter on its own, I'm pretty excited to play it. And I hope they do open world right. Honestly, it looks okay. But first the positives, okay? Music, of course. I mean, there wasn't really much of it, but what was there was good. I mean, it wasn't like amazing. The Discover Hope trailer, that was some amazing stuff. But the composer has done stuff for Ori, I heard, and I've heard his stuff for the other Halo trailers, and it sounds perfect for Halo. So kind of that like ethereal, mysterious, wondrous kind of vibe to it. And then when there's action, it has that nice Halo feel. So that's good. That's great. I hope he does a great job. The gameplay, it looks fine. I've been watching a lot of videos from people online like The Act Man and Chris Ragon, a lot of these people talking about Halo that understand Halo, and it's been really fun and kind of fascinating. And I've seen a lot of them say that 343 has kind of brought in a lot of weapons that are just different versions of like the assault rifle and other guns like that. So there's a bunch of different guns that do the same thing. It's like if you're gonna make a new gun, do something different with it, and it looks like 343 is just kind of doing that again. But I don't know. Nobody's really played it yet, so can't really say anything like that. But it looks fine. I don't like how the weapons sound. They still sound like they did in Halo 5. Like, I don't know what it is. There's just something about the way the assault rifle sounds and that kind of stuff that just sounds kind of weak. So I don't know why they changed the art style and everything, but they kept the sounds from Halo 5, because a lot of the sounds are the same from Halo 5. At least that's what it sounds like to me. The art style looks fine. It looked great in that Discover Hope trailer, but it looked kind of weird. Like whatever that UNSC pilot guy's name is, when his face moved, it looked weird to me. But I don't know. That could just be a video game thing. But I feel like they could do a lot better with the Series X. I don't know though. They are building it from the ground up for this thing, so I don't know why it couldn't look better. The world though looked kind of like it was disappointing because it looked really pretty in some ways, but it also kind of looked cheap. Like it reminds me of how the Forge. I saw somebody in a YouTube comment describe it as the open world looks like it was made in Forge, and it does. It just, I don't know what it is. I don't know why 343 keeps doing that kind of plasticky look with the Halo games. They only did it in 5. They didn't do it in 4. 4 had a lot better textures than 5 did. In fact, there's a guy on Twitter, I'll show his post right now, that literally compared the assault rifle from Halo Reach to the one in Halo Infinite, and the one from Halo Reach looks grittier and more detailed than the one from Infinite does. Why? I'm also a little bit worried about the campaign. When I see an open world, it makes me excited for what they could do with it and how fun it could be to explore it, maybe get lore for it. But at the same time, it makes me concerned about how they're going to do the story, because whenever I see games go open world, it always seems like it makes it hurts the story. When you go open world, it hurts the story because the developers spend less time making these big set pieces and areas for the campaign that are, for the most part linear, which means they're more story focused. It usually means that everything is spread out and there's kind of less of a focused story. and it's just kind of spread everywhere. There's no, soldiers following you, Marines, and that worries me. It worries me that Halo Infinite's going to be like that. I hope not, but I guess we'll see. And I've never played Halo Wars. I'm almost a Halo noob, even though I've technically been playing it since 2014. Thought the Brute guy, I thought he looked pretty weird. I've heard a little bit about Atriox and that kind of stuff from Halo Wars, but I thought that it looked weird and it looked kind of generic. But I don't know. I'm probably in the wrong about that because I've never really played Halo, or Halo Wars. I mean, I'm just not into RTS games, but we'll see. So, yeah, in terms of Halo Infinite, I thought that it looked decent. It looked pretty fine for a shooter. It looked pretty decent. It's Halo though, so I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to ride around the open world in the Warthog with my friends and stuff like that. And they have spoken on the multiplayer a little bit and said that some of the things in the campaign, like what I'm assuming, like the grapple hook, are going to be just pickups in multiplayer, so they're not going to be actual things you start each game with. You're just going to pick them up around the map, which is really great. I hope they don't have, Spartan Charge in multiplayer, and I hope they take Sprint out. I doubt they will, but that would be really nice if they did that in multiplayer. Because, I mean, look at a lot of the modern shooters. Like Doom. Doom doesn't have Sprint. It's great. It's so fun. But yeah, it looks fine. It looks kind of generic, but I hope they do a good job with it. We've only seen a little bit of the game, and it definitely looks better than Halo 4 and 5 in terms of art style. Halo 4, well, I'm not gonna say Halo 4 looked better because this game has a closer art style to the Bungie games than Halo 4 and 5 did, but Halo 4 was more detailed in the environments and like the guns and stuff like that. So yeah, I know that was a little bit jumbled, I'm sorry, but yeah, I might be doing some stuff on Twitch with Halo Master Chief Collection sometime soon, especially in the coming months, and maybe some videos for that, so let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, then liking it does help, but only if you actually enjoyed it. I'm not going to ask you to like a video before you've even watched it, because that's stupid. And I'll see you guys later. Oh, and the Destiny trailer looks great. Looks great. Honestly, the art style looks better than Halo. I know I'm biased. Okay, I have thousands of hours on Destiny, but it doesn't look plasticky. So, I mean, then those stasis powers did look pretty awesome. So, yeah, there's going to be some upcoming Destiny videos on the channel, just letting you guys know. Anyways, I'll see you later.